morning, boys. Come on, Tux, Tux. Yours is right here. Come on. Come on. I know Stripe is kind of in the way. Let's just walk past him. Come on. I have yours right here. Come on. Good boy. Some mornings are easier than others. See, I'm just hungry, Mom. Wherever there be food, I'm willing to eat it. Good boy. It's really nice out here right now, and we're only supposed to get up to the low 80s today. I can feel the humidity's let off. It's just really nice. Everybody's doing good in the backyard, and even more important than that, well, as important as that at least, is none of the plants are wilted this morning. Everything looks refreshed and happy, so that's all good. I got a little bit of a Japanese beetle problem on my rose bush over there, but everything else is looking good. Yeah, the yard looks all refreshed this morning. I'm loving it. At least I'm loving it until the grass needs mowed. Nah, I'm still loving it. Everything's green and happy like it's supposed to be. Nothing worse than all this green being wilted or starting to brown. And Panther and Gray are happy kitties this morning too. It's going to be pleasant on our walk this morning. There's just no other way to describe it. Pleasant. You be good boy, Mart. Good morning, kitty. Hi. Somebody's making some noise this morning. Working on a project over there. You got you a good place to hide when it rains? I'm sure there's lots of choices. Hi. Hello. Have you plopped yourself down waiting for your treatment? Hi. They're taking the fence down on this side today. Huh, but not the whole field. I guess while I got the cherry picker here, maybe finish that part up and get it the heck out of there. Yeah, they got the fence on yesterday, but they did not put the gate on the far end or do the backstop there or the taller part in front of the bleachers. I would have to say I wonder if they put in a full day, because they were already part of the way around back here, and then they just put up a little more straight fence. But what do I know about how long it takes to put it down, or why they didn't, or any of those other things. Well, this is our second time around, and there's the camp kids for the day. You can see there's a nice breeze out here, on top of the temperature being nice. Wow, Kitty wants attention coming and going today. She thinks you'd be good for attention too. Little does she know. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. So I'm in Ruby, and I should have just enough time to get to the chiropractor. It's Tuesday, normal Tuesday routine. Don says he's gonna try to fix the stove this afternoon. After I get home, when I'm around to help, you know, clean up and cat herding and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna have a pretty full day today. Weather's just super nice though, so enjoying that. And Johnny's headed to his father's tonight, so when I drop him off at Taekwondo, he won't be back until Friday. Friday, just in time for the Fuquay 4th of July. They're shooting them off on the 1st this year, which is a first, because normally Fuquay's the 3rd, Raleigh's the 4th, and Holly Springs is the 5th. And some years we've done all 3 of them because, well, me. Anyway, it looks like the weather will be good Friday, so I'm hoping that's the case. I guess if they shoot them off the 1st and it gets rained out, they have options too. I was doing 45 mile an hour in the 45 zone, and the guy in that Chevy truck was following too close. He got to a passing zone and he passed me. No problem there. I slowed up as he went around. When he got in front of me, he slammed on his brake and tried to force me to run into him. I was not going under the speed limit. I didn't cause him any problems. I wasn't trying to create a problem for him. I pressed the dash cam. It'll be my luck though that Ruby gave me a message that she applied emergency braking. He's now tailgating the guy in front of him. He has a temporary plate on that truck. I suppose I should speed up and try to get it. So there was a Holly Springs police officer back there. I pulled over in front of her. She was trying to catch speeders and she came up and talked to me, and being that it was outside of the Holly Springs city limits and a paper plate, she felt even if we called the Wake County Sheriff, there wasn't much that could be done. But she was very empathetic and talked with me to calm me down a little bit. I mean, it's one thing to cut somebody off and keep going, give somebody the finger, honk your horn, but when you intentionally try to cause an accident, and to be clear, I did not curse this person, I did not give them the finger, I did not do a brake check on them, I didn't do anything except drive the speed limit. And realistically, there was a car in front of me and I was just following a safe distance behind that car. I didn't do anything in this case.
She's mad at me. Erin explained her reason for asking. If you're successful, buildings where they make an effort to raid ours. We also need a means of storage and dissemination. It has to be a place we feel is secure and overseen by those we trust.
Yeah, even though I saw his brake lights stopping and I had my foot on the brake pedal, when that emergency braking message and it was green went across the bottom of the driver instrument cluster, I felt the brake pedal to go sink like a whole nother inch farther than I thought I could press it. So I think today's video title is going to be Emergency Braking Works, and I will try to pull the dash cam footage. Well, no autopilot on the turnpike today. Almost not worth taking the turnpike. I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm here. I'm done inside the chiropractor's office, and I just wanted to say that I do not feel I have Ruby's dash cam of the incident. Johnny and I had a USB drive almost full message when we were down in Charlotte, and when we formatted it, it said there was a problem and I didn't follow up on that. I've had to take this drive in the house and have Dawn format it inside once or twice when it sort of doesn't want to do its thing out here. But this dash cam may very well have caught it. You just wouldn't be able to see the tailgating behind me part, so I don't know. It's my fault for not following up when it told me there was an issue. But I had hit the autopilot camera thing and got confused that that's not the dash cam, the FSD beta. I did take a good look at both of the fender side repeater cameras. They look normal. I can see the little camera in there. I rubbed my clean index finger over both of them, but it really didn't change anything. I mean, they weren't really dirty. And I also continue to wish that Tesla would allow a default temperature for climate on. I can see why they wouldn't apply it to dog mode, but I wish they would for climate on. So I see two of the Pennsylvania plate midnight silver metallic Model Ys, and this I think privately owned 3. Although, you know what, that's a New York plate, so, and it's got a Hertz box. It's not privately owned. It's in the no Hertz parking space though, so that's what threw me off. Usually Hertz doesn't put the cars in those spaces because these are supposed to be for individuals, but that car is, I think, not parked where it's supposed to be. A lot of the Elantras again. Yeah, I don't see any other Teslas. And now that I've turned, I do see the leaf. That's got a North Carolina plate, so that is probably private owned. You know, in this parking lot, it's just really hard to tell sometimes. I took a picture of that and sent it to Dawn. All right, this week somebody got rid of their chicken/rooster collection. I was thinking this green vase is pretty cool, but I can't think of what I would do with it. It's a nice Vera Bradley backpack, but I'm not in love with that pattern. I wanted this makeup pouch, but they have $8.99 on it, and that's just too steep for me. Wow, I've never seen that Vera Bradley pattern before. It's pretty. So Vera Bradley computer bag for me. Bin of Legos for me. Johnny's Chinese food, chicken and broccoli. And a bunch of Funko Pops for Michelle and Connor. I got all the ones she told me to get. Ruby's parked in her usual spot up on the hill. This pulled in right after Ruby. It's an EQS 450 Plus. Is that the new Mercedes electric vehicle? I'm not sure. They were having trouble parking it / not intending to park it well. I don't know which. Was an older couple got out and went in the store. Hey Donnie. You ready to knock off for the day?
Pretty much.
Good.
So, it looks like they've given me this part right here, this relay. That's probably the main guy, and then these two. They're black, but these are white. But I don't have these three, whatever those are, the transformer. So, you know, I'm gonna unsolder these 3 pieces and solder these in. I can probably check them. I don't see anything that looks blown. No burnt spots. Yeah, I'll check the circuit board, you know, once I get underneath it. And this, obviously, this transformer has to be good because it lit up. You know, that's steps down the 220 down to 12 volts or whatever it uses. I see there's 12 volts on the relay, so I assume it's 12 volts in most places on this board. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, we got it away from the wall, obviously, and I've cleaned up down there pretty darn good.
Well, I had to get these clips. It was very easy to carefully unclip, but there's actually 2 circuit boards. There's an upper and a lower, and they are hooked together. So I'm going to carefully bend them so I can get to the components. These are the components right here, the 3 pieces. So I didn't, you know, I haven't got a chance to inspect it really close yet, but I didn't see anything again that looked burned. So I'm hoping that it's a defective part. We'll find out. Well, I might be in luck. The guy did warn about cold solder joints. I was thinking he was admonishing me to be careful with my solder joints. But if you look right there, that is absolutely a cold solder joint, and I think that is, notice all those traces, all those copper foil traces there on the circuit board. I think that's the main on-off relay, and these other 2 little relays just control the power going to or from the individual burners. But this one, I think, is the actual one that does the main turning on and off. So I'm going to just float that solder joint there with my soldering iron and put fresh solder on it, and I'm going to try it and see how it works. Well, I made a little video, but this will be better. So I think that's our problem right there. See how it's black? Yeah. This is the
good
main
side. The other ones are good.
Yeah, this is the main relay. And
okay.
So that's the one.
So you're going to start with just fixing that.
That's right. I'm going to put fresh solder on that right there. I'm going to use my solder sucker and suck up that, and then put fresh solder on it.
I knew somebody would eventually get under the table, and I'm not surprised that it's Tux. That's really cute. Hey, buddy. Hi. It lit back up.
It says power failure.
Yeah, but that always does that.
Ooh, it beeps. That's a good sign.
Okay, clock 4:36. Start. All right. Well, it's gonna
Try stove first.
bake. 350. Start. Well, it sounds exactly like it sounded before.
Yeah, it did.
But is it getting hot?
No. Not getting hot.
Well, we're not any worse off.
No, well, wait a minute.
We got lots of other things to try.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no.
Didn't get off quite that easy. That's okay. I got 30
wait a
minutes.
minute. I stand corrected. It is getting hot. I guess I just expected it to be a little quicker than that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sincere. It's getting hot.
Yay!
Well, I just, I'm used to these things turning like red hot in like no time. But yeah, feel the heat.
Oh yeah, I can smell it too.
Yeah.
We've loosened stuff up. It smells like an oven.
Yeah, well, I'm just used to the, when you turn on the heating element, it get really hot really quick. But this one, I guess, got a little slow action.
Woo!
Woo.
Johnny went out there and learned about soldering. Helped watch what Mr. Don was doing with the board. He wants to get to know about that because of robotics.
Yeah, before it gets so hot, I turned it off because I want to fix the light bulb.
Right. Yep. Yeah, it's not that the light bulb itself was bad. It's that the socket was shorted out, not doing good.
I can't get the bulb out.
Yeah.
So I took the whole socket out and I will go work on the socket.
Okay. Oh, you guys, your water spilled. How did that happen? Or it's tilted off. There's other water bowls too. It's still pretty full. So Don hooked the hose up on this side of the house for me. We had the faucet over here, but we've never hooked it up before. Yeah, I had him do that because the dogwood was looking a little wilted, and I want to be able to water the stuff over in this general area better, and I can't quite get the hose from the driveway as far over as I'd like. Hey guys, I'll bring you out some fresh water. So the oven's all back together. I've made garlic shrimp. Don's taking Johnny to Taekwondo while I cook the second part of supper. Or having steak and onions to go with the shrimp that we already ate. So tomorrow I'm headed up to the solar farm, C4EE, Center for Energy Education. They have 10 women up there, high school girls, as summer interns, learning about career choices in the solar industry and other tech industries. And I'm going to show them Ruby and kind of be a special guest speaker as a software engineer. So I'm literally looking forward to that tomorrow.